Hi, my name is Henry Jolicoeur. I'm a French-Canadian psychotherapist, hypnotherapist, and my special field of interest and study is brainwashing and mind control by cults. Today I continue my review of the excellent book called Killing for Krishna by Henry Bhaktivedanta. It is surprising that so many homosexuals joined the Hare Krishna movement when the leader of the Hare Krishna, Swami Bhaktivedanta, said that homosexuals were doing demonic activities. He spoke extensively against homosexuality, and I will put his quotes against homosexuality under this video. But today I would like to focus on one particular homosexual. His name is UMAPATI. His legal name is Wally Sheffy. He has a small part in the book Killing for Krishna. This is a lifelong homosexual. He joined the Hare Krishna movement and had to hide, like dozens of other, his homosexual tendencies. And unfortunately, what happened is that many of those homosexuals, because they had sexual desire but could not fulfill them with men, they've tried to fulfill them with women. Wally Sheffy was married in Paris in 1969 or early 1970 to a wonderful lady called Ilavati. She had no idea that her husband was an homosexual. Eventually, they moved to America and he cheated on her with other male devotees of the community of New Vrindavan. One of the cure that the Hare Krishna had for homosexual was to make them take vows of becoming monks, sannyasin. Wally Sheffy, UMAPATI, also became a sannyasin. UMAPATI was there during the murder of Sulochan. He was a regular visitor of Tirthadas, Thomas Drescher, when this murderer was in prison. And Wally had the great idea that Thomas Drescher should take vows of becoming a monk for life in prison. Quite a crazy idea, but that's what Wally did. He organized a ceremony for Thomas Drescher, a murderer, to become a monk and dedicate his whole life to worshiping Krishna in prison. Eventually, UMAPATI left the community of New Vrindavan, and probably because he had no other place to go, he went back to the official ISKCON organization, the International Society for Krishna Consciousness. And because he was one of the first disciple of Swami Bhaktivedanta and was already a monk, a sannyasi, they say, come on in, we're gonna make you a guru. So here we are, sometime in the beginning of the year 2000, UMAPATI is now a guru within the International Society for Krishna Consciousness with all the benefit of being a guru, including having his foot washed on his birthday. As you can see in this video, he is having some of his disciples wash his feet with water and yogurt, and probably these disciples will drink that water as a special blessing they are receiving from UMAPATI. Unfortunately for UMAPATI, it was revealed a year or so later that he was having sex with 4 or 5 of his own male disciples. So when you think of an intimate connection between the disciple and the guru, special blessing, that what UMAPATI was offering. He denied that he was having sex with his disciple, but the proof was there. There was witness, and he was basically thrown out of being a guru in the Hare Krishna movement. So what are the lessons here? First of all, the Hare Krishna movement are totally ignorant of the psychological aspect of being homosexual. Swami Bhaktivedanta was himself very ignorant of the psychological aspect of being homosexual. He basically forced several of his homosexual devotees to get married, including Howard Wheeler, HAYAGRIVA. This produced children, and it produced marriage that were basically hell on earth, because these men could not control their natural urge to be homosexual. And the Hare Krishna movement now in 2018 still do not understand anything about the psychological aspect of homosexuality, and simply refer to the teaching of Swami Bhaktivedanta, saying that homosexuality is demoniac, or other stupid quotes really, saying that, look, there's no homosexuality in the animal kingdom. The animals are better than human beings, which is absolutely false. Homosexuality is very present in the animal kingdom, especially among the monkeys. Some of the victims of this anti-homosexuality philosophy was probably the children that were in the schools of the Hare Krishna movement. More than 25 have now committed suicide because they've received so much physical and emotional abuse. And many children that were growing in those schools were lesbian, homosexual, and were forced to repress their feeling. So if you are an homosexual or a lesbian, live your life in a society that admit, that respect your choice of being gay. Do not join, like so many did in the past, an organization like the Hare Krishna movement, where you will have to hide your homosexuality to live peacefully. Thank you very much.